Zach Dunn here with Personal Defense Dynamics. We've been on a handgun review kick here lately, so I want to give you one more that's in my personal arsenal that I really enjoy shooting, and that is the Ruger SP101 357. Before we get started, the gun is unloaded, just so you all know. This right here is a smooth shooting 357 revolver. This model right here is the 4 1/4 inch barrel. They also have this in, I believe it is 2.75 inch barrel as well. It's kind of a snub nose concealed carry gun. Let's dig into the guts of this gun real quick. Like I said, it does have the 4 1/4 inch barrel, which will give you plenty of distance to shoot out, 20-30 yards. You're still going to nail stuff with this. It's got a front fiber optic sight, which I really like. Really easy to pick up in the daylight when the sun's out. Really easy to shoot. It's got a adjustable rear sight, which I like. Really get it zeroed in. The hammer on this gun, if you can see right there, really has a lot of texture to it. Really easy to cock back and get that single action trigger pull that we all want. Speaking of the trigger pull, single action trigger pull, really smooth, really light. I mean, put your hand on the trigger, pull in a little bit. We're talking maybe 2.5 to 3 pounds of trigger pull. Really light single action trigger pull. I really like that. Double action trigger pull is what you expect from a double action trigger pull. Really long, really tough trigger pull, and that's what you want from a gun that could possibly used as concealed carry or something like that. You want a good safe gun, and this is going to deliver. The finish on this gun is perfect. The stainless steel, this is the only finish this gun comes in. It doesn't come in the black. It comes in just the stainless steel. It's really nice, really shiny. This gun has been through several rounds already. 100, 150, and shine's really stayed. There's no visible wear or anything on the gun, anything like that. Looking at the grip frame of it, I really like that rubber grip. Really comfortable to hold, but it also has the wood inlays, which gives it that nice, aesthetic look to it. Kind of a, for lack of a better word, classy look. I really like that. So it looks good sitting on the shelf, but it also feels good in the hand, which is the best of both worlds for a revolver. So I really like that. And just talking about shooting it in general, it's a dream to shoot. I've shot 357 and 38 in this. Shot 38 plus P in it. I've shot 357, 357 hollow point. They're all really good to shoot. The gun handles it all well. Of course, 357 is going to be a little bit more of a kick than the Tamer 38. But, I didn't have any trouble shooting it at all. The gun sped it out, shot it accurately, all that good stuff. The cylinder release is a push button. It's not a push back and forth like you see with some of the Colt, Smith & Wessons, and stuff like that. It's simply a push button, which I like that. Makes it a little bit easier to get to the cylinder itself. The cylinder itself is a 5-shot. It's not a 6-shot. The SP100 is the 6-shot. The SP101 is more of a concealed carry package and more of a, stick in the glove box type gun, stuff like that. And it really fits that niche pretty well. Comes in at a pretty good price point as well. Not terribly expensive, especially from a brand name like a Ruger or something like that. So you're going to get a lifetime warranty with Ruger. You're going to get pretty good quality with it as well. What really turned me on to this is a buddy of mine had one of these, and he took it out when we went deer hunting, and we went in the woods and stuff, and he said he loved it. You know, it was really durable. Excuse me, really good gun, stuff like that. So I decided to get one, try it out for myself, and I don't regret it at all. It's a great gun. Really no complaints about it. If I did have one complaint, it was that the grip could be a little bit longer. It just barely catches my pinky on the bottom of the grip right there. I'd really like it if it was just a tad longer. We're talking like a quarter of an inch, half an inch, anything like that. A little bit longer to get a little bit more grip on the gun. Other than that, if you get smaller hands, you'll be fine. If you got really big hands, like bigger than mine, you might have a little bit of trouble with actually holding the gun and getting your pinky in a good spot to hold the gun, to control the gun. So be aware of that. But there is, aftermarket grips and stuff that you can attach that gives you a little bit more purchase on the gun. But you don't get that kind of fancy wood inlay that you do with the standard Ruger grips right there. But with the standard grips, like I said, I just barely get enough of a grip on there to have a good purchase on the gun to where I can shoot it comfortably. So if anybody's got a bigger hand than me, that might be a slight problem for them. But other than that, I mean, it's a dream to shoot. Loads, unloads really easy. Pretty lightweight to even carry. It's a great gun. Can't go wrong with getting it. It's got a lot of bonus features that you don't normally see in a 357, from the wood inlay grips. Excuse me, from the wood inlay grips to the front fiber optic sights to the rear adjustable sights. A lot of features packed into this gun at a very affordable price point. So check it out. It's the Ruger SP101 357 Magnum 5-shot.